Welcome! Do not adjust your screens. I am back. I am Sam, the Storybook Knitter. I am so sorry for the long hiatus. It was not planned. I have been trying to come back for months, but you know, life. And I won't go into too much detail. I'll probably talk about it later, but COVID, yeah, enough of that. Anyway, yeah, I'm back. I'm starting off with a bang. I went to a yarn festival this weekend, so I have a lot of acquisitions. I'm sorry. I have lots to tell you. I'm not going to tell you everything because it's been quite a few months and I don't want to overwhelm you, and I will be here for hours, and I'm not like the grocery girls. I cannot talk for 3 hours. I will end up in a puddle on the floor. So I'm just going to keep it trimmed down, like my favourite things that I've been knitting and my favourite projects and things that I'm going to be knitting with my acquisitions and things that I'm planning to knit for spring summer, because we're getting to that point where it's starting to warm up in the UK. Not fully yet. Today's a really grey day. It is March still, but I know if I try and cast on a worsted or Aran weight jumper, I'm going to regret it. And I won't be able to wear it till next year anyway. So I'm going to focus mainly on spring summer. Apart from one project is going to, probably two projects are probably going to be a bit more autumny, but at least then I've got them going and hopefully they'll be ready for the autumn. I hope. If the frogging gods are kind. So yeah, this weekend I went to the Essex Yarn Festival. Not Essex, I keep saying that. I went to the East Anglian Yarn Festival and I met so many lovely people and I had the best time, and I just love this show so much. Like, the Lonely Knitter has done such a cracking job making such an inclusive, diverse, beautiful yarn festival, and I was thrilled to meet her, and so many amazing indie yarn dyers and pattern designers, and I can't wait for next year's. Honestly, I wish I could go every weekend. My bank balance probably doesn't wish that, but just like, I met yarn dyers that I've been following throughout the year and supporting, and like the Camels Yarn. If you've been here before, you've heard me talk about Camels Yarn. I finally met the Camels Yarn, and yeah, I was so shy. I don't understand what happened. I'm never shy, so it was like, oh, I'm shy. So I was like, oh, I'm finally meeting you. So I've got a clip with the Camels Yarn to show you. I've got lots of clips. I went around a lot of the stalls. I didn't get to everybody, so if you're a yarn dyer and I didn't get to your stall, I do apologise. It was so busy, but that's a good thing because this festival deserves it. Yeah, there's so many. And then I've gone onto Instagram on my way home, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't see that one, I didn't see that one, I didn't see that one. So I'm a bit gutted I didn't get around to everybody. Next year, maybe I'll go for both days. Yeah, probably not. Well, yeah, let's not do that. I'll do one day. But yeah, just such a lovely yarn festival. And if you're looking for a yarn festival that is just accessible for a disabled community, that's your one. That's your one. I didn't have any issues at all with my wheelchair and getting in to see the yarn. Like toilets, no issue. Like I said it last year, you can do wheelies in the accessible toilets at the Norfolk Showground. Like, it sounds funny, but the amount of disabled toilets you go into and you can't do anything. So, you know, if you need an accessible toilet, the East Anglian Yarn Festival is for you. Sorry, that is not a good shower. Anyway, I digress. So, yeah, I think I'll start off with the festival first. I'll put all the clips in and everything. I'll show you my acquisitions. Maybe I'll do my acquisition and the stand and all the other bits. So, yeah, where should we for a roll.
Yeah, hi, I'm Caroline. I'm from Yarn Unique, and this is my yarn. I will be launching an advent pretty soon, so I think at the beginning of April I'll launch the theme, and then a couple of weeks later I'll go on sale right up until September-ish. Thanks for coming by.
So let's start with the Camels Yarn. You know I'm a huge fan. So what did I buy from the Camels Yarn, you say? Oh gosh, I bought so much yarn. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so Camels Yarn acquisitions. Yes, I didn't get comfort fingering. Shock, I know, but I didn't. But I did get fingering weight. You know, I've got a favourite. I got Superwash Merino 4-ply in Samphire, and this one, and this one, and I have a plan for it, which I will tell you later. But this one's Samphire as well. This is in Suri, and yeah, you get 400 meters for 50 grams Suri silk lace, 65 baby Suri alpaca, and 35% of mulberry silk. So this is going to be a summer knit, and I'm excited. So first acquisition, I will add a clip of the Camels Yarn, and you'll see me being embarrassing. Yes, and shy. So enjoy that one. I'm getting shy again. Why am I getting shy? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Hi, we're at the East Anglian Yarn Festival, and guess who I found? It's the Camels Yarn. And yes, I've brought something already.
Yeah. So my name's Hannah, and I'm the dyer behind the Camels Yarn. We're having a lovely show today.
There's lots of people here. Lots of Camels Yarn. Are you having an advent this year?
Yes, so my advert will be out sometime in April. I haven't got the exact date yet, but yeah, we've definitely got an advert coming out this year, so very exciting.
Yeah, you know I'm going to be signed up.
Next, I went to see our friends, the Knitting Shed. As you've probably seen on a previous, I think I interviewed them for the Summer Wool Festival, and I love those ladies. So I went to see them, and I fell in love with this. Now there's a theme to my colours this year. It was not planned, but there's a theme. Apparently I really like minty greens at the moment. So, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. But you're going to see me in a lot of green in the future. Okay. So this is Opal. Yeah, the colour is called Opal, and there's some gorgeous tones in this one. Again, lovely summer top. I brought a summer yarn. You'll be shocked. It's a merino silk single 4-ply, 40% superwash merino, 30% silk, and yeah, it's 400 meters for 100 grams. This is going to be a sexy little summer top. I'm thinking I have an idea for it. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'm thinking a nice summer top. I can see it being really nice, and because of the amount of silk in it, I can see it being nice underneath a nice summery floaty cardigan. Watch this space. I have found a really nice cardigan. I can't talk. Found a really nice cardigan pattern. Sorry, liquid sustenance. I'm so out of touch. Not out of touch. What's it called? God, brain fog. I'm so out of practice. There we go. God, I think September was the last time I filmed something. That's a while. It's a while. It's okay.
Well, I feel like regardless of what I do at the moment, I'm just in the way. So
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I know the feeling.
He's wearing calcifer on his hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small cat. Oh, it is small, but not yarn, it's calcifer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I repeat those.
Got some lovely designs.
Where else did I go? Crafty Bird. You know I've talked about the Crafty Bird quite a bit. I purchased her Advent, quite a few different skeins. Yeah, so this, oh God, slow down Sam, slow down. So this was the launch weekend of Folk Yarn, which is the Lonely Knitter's baby. Yeah, so it's a uniquely British yarn base, which is made from wool from East Anglia. So I'm from East Anglia, so I was very interested, and I got a skein of it, and the Crafty Bird dyed it. So this is Folk DK base, and it is 60% Romney, 20% BFL, and 20% Suffolk. It's locally produced and sourced. You get to about 210 grams per 100 meters. It's non-superwash, but it dyes up beautifully. It is absolutely stunning. Look at this squish. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it. Maybe some socks, or maybe I will use it for colour work in a jumper. I'm not sure yet. But just to show you the difference in the dye, I have the same colourway in a different base, in the Cozy 4-ply, again, Crafty Bird. This is Superwash Merino, 400 meters, and this colourway is called Dancing in the Forest. Look at the difference. Look at this. I love both of them, but this one's more emeraldy, foresty green, hence the name, Dancing in the Forest. This is part of the new collection for Crafty Bird that she's dyeing, and I think it's based on Sleeping Beauty. So if you love So if you love Sleeping Beauty or Disney, she has a brand new collection called Sleeping Beauty, and Dancing in the Forest is one of the colourways, but you should check out some of the other colourways. There's a lovely blue and pink, some really beautiful colourways, so you should definitely check them out. So I can't wait to knit with this as well. I think I might make a little summery top with this one. Might do like a little vest, little cheeky vest, and yeah, and this one I can have for more wintry woolies, maybe some nice socks. So yeah, definitely check it out. So this is the Crafty Bird, and this is the Folk colourway, the folk base, I should say. I think a few other dyers have also used this this base, but check out the Lonely Knitter on Instagram. There'll be a lot more information on it, but highly recommend. It feels beautiful. I'm really excited to knit this up and see how it washes and blocks. But I just love it. I love it. So yeah, very pleased with those purchases.
Oh, look who it is!
It's me, the Crafty Bird! I have lots of lovely yarn! Yay! This is my new Sleeping Beauty collection, which is all along the top here, which is really fun.
And the new folk yarn.
The new folk. It's DK as well, so you'll get a nice hat or something out of it. Very nice.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm not bullying. I'll give you a thing.
I picked up a lovely sock pattern, which I'm not sure. So I'm thinking maybe using this with my folk yarn. It's called the Sofa Surfer, and I saw it in the flesh as such, and it's really pretty pretty like cabley type sock by the Fibre Workshop, Jen Monaghan. So you might be able to find this pattern on Ravelry, you probably will be. Yeah, so it's by Jen Monaghan at the Fibre Workshop, and that is the Sofa Surfer. So that'll be a good cozy autumnal sock. So yeah, that's on my list of makes.
Oh, look at the chicken. Love the chicken. Get your feet. There. Oh, look at that one. I like that. Oh, look at the minis. Oh no.
Also, another yarn dyer that I've mentioned on this podcast before, I went to their stand, and it's Giddy Yarns, and I have purchased one of the yarns from this collection before. I'm not sure if it was this particular part of it. It's a Lord of the Rings colourways, so she's done quite a few different ones based on the Alan Lee books, and this is Lord of the Rings Minis Part 2. She did tell me all the names. I'm not going to remember them because there's quite a few in here. How many have I got? 3, 6, 8 mini skeins. They look like 10 gram. 10 gram. Calm down. Yeah, so they're 10 grams and I just love them. They're so cute. I believe. Yeah, so it's more the latter part of the first book, I believe. So my brain is not right at the moment. Okay. Yes, so I've got a mini collection of Lord of the Rings ones. Not sure what I'm going to make with this. I was thinking maybe a hot water bottle cover. Maybe. That might be quite cool. I do have a hot water bottle in need of a cover. I know it's not the season for it, but I thought this would be quite cute. Or I could do... I don't know. I just really liked it. Some beautiful colours in here. Absolutely stunning. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to using that. Again, it's the same. So, have you realised what my colour is of the year, apparently? It's for the spring, summer. Is apparently minty green. I'm just loving minty green at the moment, apparently. I didn't go in thinking I was going to choose green, but I've chosen green. But I think it'll be a good transitional one as well, because it can be spring, it can be summer, you know, and this one can also be autumny, and this one. So, like, I think it's a good colour to choose, and it'll be good for layering as well. So I'm quite happy with that. I met Burnt Fern Alpacas, and watch this space. I may be going to see some more alpacas. People who have been here before know that my best friend is an alpaca called Pepper, who lives down the road. So this might be dangerous, just saying. But you should check out their yarns. Really beautiful, natural dyed, absolutely stunning yarns.
Do a model. You look beautiful.
Yes, it's not little fluff, it's little loops. Little loops by Neilan. I will get you a QR code.
Next, I met a lovely yarn dyer. And I only discovered them a couple of weeks ago, and I purchased something online because in a couple of weeks I'm going to go to Anglesey with my husband on holiday, and I saw that they did an Anglesey sock yarn, and I was like, oh, I want that. And I got it. So this is a previous purchase. I didn't buy this at the Yarn Festival, but I could have. So it's Mammy and Flory, lovely, and this is called Blue Maris, and it's 75% blue-faced Leicester, 25% nylon, adventure sock yarn. So it's a really nice, thick, good quality sock yarn. Beautiful colours. Oh, look at those colours. Yeah, so I'm going to make some socks for my husband out of this one. And you're thinking, oh, that's very kind of you, Sam. Well, at the Yarn Festival, I found another Anglesey yarn. So we've got his and hers sock yarns. Why am I doing it? Anyway, I'm really close to my camera as well. I do apologise. I couldn't find, the light's not good today, so I had to have it really close. This one is a soft sock yarn. So it's a different base. It's 75% merino, 25% nylon, and it's Ridwin. I think it's pronounced Ridwin. I'm not good with Welsh. Ridwin. It's probably back to front to you, but yeah, Ridwin. 100 grams, 400 meters, and same with this one as well. No, this one's 425 meters. That's good because he has big feet. But yeah, this one's beautiful. Oh yeah. So I'm very happy with these. So we're going to have his and hers Anglesey socks. So I'm very looking forward to doing that. And I could do like a little bit, have them both on. Maybe I could have we could mix and match. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to knitting those. I met the yarn dyer as well at the festival, and she's so lovely. So lovely. So I'll include a clip, and yeah, just I met the loveliest people this weekend. I'm just blown away with how lovely the knitting community is. And hopefully I've made lots of nice new friends, so if they're not scared by me.
And I know you've got gorgeous buttons and things, so just tricky with buttons is such a good idea.
Hiya, I'm Victoria from Victoria Marchant Knits, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Belfort, one of my garment patterns. So not only is it inclusively sized, but it also has mix and match sizing, which means you can choose any body size and any sleeve size. You'll be told what yoke size to knit to put them together for a perfect fit. It's not complicated, you don't have to do any maths, the pattern talks you all the way through it. And to demonstrate the range of sizes, this is the smallest one with teeny tiny arms, and this
So beautiful.
is the biggest one. So you can put any of these arms between this size and this size with any of the bodies. You could put this enormous arm on this tiny body if you wanted to.
That's such a good idea. Such a good idea.
Yeah, bodies come in all shapes and sizes. Yeah. And just because you've got a range of sizes in your pattern, there's still people who are excluded because the pattern hasn't been shaped the same way their body is.
Yeah.
You know, very few people are actually the measurements in a size chart. With these, you don't need to be. You can be your measurements and the pattern will move itself around you. Because if you're going to make clothes from the very beginning, they should fit, right?
100%. There's nothing worse than knitting something and it doesn't fit. I will tell you a story off camera about what.
Yeah, so this is the pattern that Victoria Marchant talked about, and yeah, she's didn't mean to do that. She is local to me lady, and I had no idea, so I'm very happy to be chatting about this pattern. And I haven't opened it yet, but I did have a look at the festival, and very accessible patterns, size inclusive, both ends of the spectrum. So these patterns are incredibly size inclusive and tailored. You can tailor them to your specific requirements. So if you are smaller in some places and larger in others, and you're finding that some patterns don't cater for you, and you find that they're baggy in some places and tight, you know, you can adjust the pattern, and she teaches you how to do that in these patterns, which is brilliant. brilliant idea. Any designers that I know of that are that specific and teach you how to change patterns to fit you. I know of Jacqueline Sislak, who I've talked about before, and I have a book of hers to show you. I must remember to do that. And Lydia Morrow also. But yeah, you get a lot of bang for your buck with the pattern, and you can adjust to everything. Like, let me just see. I'm just looking at the sizes. Yeah, so you can change the yoke size as well. So if you find that you're quite short between here and you want a shorter yoke, or if you want a longer yoke, if you have bigger boobs, you might want a longer yoke, you know, that kind of thing. It's all that changing, all that changes, sleeves, all that kind of thing. I'm just having a look at the sizes. Yeah, so the sizes are different to what you would see in a normal pattern. Not saying this isn't a normal pattern, but you know what I mean. This is more tailored to you. So you choose your sleeve size, you choose your body size, and then yoke size depends on what you choose. So it goes from 30 inches to 75 inches, which is a huge range. That's just the body size. And the sleeves, again, go from, I think, 10 inches to 32.5 inches. So a huge amount of sizes are included in this pattern. So definitely check out Ravelry and have a look at the patterns. But the pattern itself that she's gifted me, Belfort, is absolutely stunning. Look at that lace work. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have to get some yarn for this one. I don't think I've got any. This might have to be my autumnal knit. Do you think? Good? Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started on that one. Yeah, so that's everything from the East Anglian Yarn Festival. What else have I been doing? Let's see. I've written everything down. I've actually been organised today, so let me put it here. Okay, let's start. I have a finished object. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? I should have more. I will go into that in a minute. But I have a, you'll see in the video clips, I was wearing this beauty. Unfortunately, it didn't show it off too well because I was in the wheelchair, so it was hidden a bit. But this is the Coastal Crop Raglan. Yeah, you didn't see the detail, did you? Look at that lace work. Look at it. It hasn't been blocked. I've worn it too much. I will block it soon, I promise. Also, lace detail up here. And then it also has interesting like texture patterns on like the ribbing. It's not just 1x1 ribbing. There's like all kinds of things going on here. Look, you can see here. Yeah, so this is a beautiful pattern. It is the Coastal Crop Raglan by Neilan. Goes from a 34 to a 66 bust circumference, so super accessible and inclusive. It's a raglan construction. It is in the knitting shed Hip DK, and then the contrast is Bird Street Yarns Falling For You fingering weight held double. Yeah, I just love this. It's just a great chuck on jumper. I had no issues. It was a super quick knit and it wasn't boring. It had so much interest because you had these little yarn overs at the top here, and then you had the interesting stitches on the collar. So it's not just a general 1x1. And yeah, and then you had your raglan increases, and then when you got to the full body where you're normally like, oh, I just want to get this done, had this gorgeous lace work, which I love. I really love. I should have blocked it so you could see it properly. I'll block it for next time. But just absolutely stunning lace detail. And yeah, you can tell I haven't blocked it because it's thingy. And then contrast of the thing. So that you could hold double fingering for the main body as well as this and like marl them together, but I decided to do it contrasting. So there's lots of different options, and you can stash bust. Like, she highly recommends doing stash busting and things and marling them together and having fades, and yeah, so just a really beautiful all-rounder jumper. Really, I don't know how long the pattern's been out, but I love it, and I will knit another one. I'm like, I love it. So that is my finished object. I do have other finished objects. I do. Oh, I can show one actually. Let's go for my other finished object, because my husband forgot to wear it today, which is the first time since November. Yes, so I knitted for my husband for Christmas a hat. And if you're new around here, I love the common thread fibre. I'm proud to call her one of my friends, Nicole Larkin-York. And yeah, it's her Chiefest Calamity hat, inspired by Smaug from The Hobbit. And my husband adores Lord of the Rings. I adore Lord of the Rings, but like, he loves it. And he loves hats. He loves hats. And I thought, I'll knit him a hat for Christmas. Did I get to wrap it? Literally for 10 minutes. He only let me wrap it for 10 minutes. He wore it as soon as it came off the needles. I haven't been allowed to block it. I haven't been allowed to do anything with it. And here it is. It's a low contrast one because I wanted it small colours, the same as the movie. So there's this yarn here that I found at the Summer Wool Festival. I will link it below. I think it's Urban Yarns, something like that. And then you've got the Calcifer by Creative Anarchy Knits, and like, it's not coming up brilliant on the camera, but you can see there's like eyes and there's sparkle in it because it's like the Smaug gold that he's on in the movie. I love it. I love it, and he loves it. And yeah, I'm surprised he forgot it, to be honest, today. It's the first time he hasn't taken it anywhere in a long time, and there's beautiful decreases as well. He adores it, and he's worn it so much, and he's asking me to make him another one. But beautiful hat. He absolutely loves it. So if you're looking for a nice hat pattern for a Lord of the Rings fan, there you go. But yeah, so he has worn this every day for about 5 months. So it definitely needs washing and blocking, but maybe I'll do it while he's at work today. But I'll put that there. And speaking of common thread fibre, I'm doing a test knit, my first test knit, and I've just dropped all my stitches. Oh dear. I'm doing a test knit, and I'm so proud to be doing this one because it's a stunner. It is bigger than it looks because it's but I'm making, this is a working title, it will change, I'll give you the proper name once we have one, but this is that 70s Hobbit cowl, common thread fibre, and it's knit in the round, and then you attach, and then you've got a big snuggly one. I need this for my holiday in Wales. So yeah, oh god, stop doing that. Okay. So this is my focus now for the next couple of weeks until it is finished. Beautiful colour work, absolutely stunning. Look at that. Yeah, I'm loving it already. Can't wait to wear it. The yarn, this is the yarn. I have got some, not looking so shabby, is Jameson Smith. And this colour is 18408, and this one is 16827. And this one is like, I wanted something that reminded me of the sea a little bit, and I thought this one with its colours, oh, it's coming up good. It reminded me of sea glass. And then this is a beautiful foresty green with a hint of black. Oh yeah, so I'm really enjoying knitting that, and that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. Don't worry, Nicole, it will be done. It will be done in time. And on it I have my cutest, this is very hobbity, my cute little Adventures in Yarn Craft cheese stitch marker. Can you see? Is it focus? Don't focus my face, focus on the, there we go. The detail on this is, yeah, I totally fangirl to her. I was just like, yeah, you need to do more stitch markers because these are incredible. There's another one as well. I can't remember where I've put it. And it's on another knit somewhere. And it's a slate cheese board, and the detail. I'm hungry every time I knit. I just want cheese. Yeah, so very hobbity. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting this done. So hopefully next time that I podcast, you'll see the finished one and maybe even be blocked. But you know, this is my main thing at the moment. What else? What else can I talk to you about? Oh yes, another whip. I am making a sea glass sweater. Oh gosh. With my Pigment and Ply advent calendar. Oh, so this is it. God, the colours are coming out a bit rubbish, but it's very rich reds and greens, and there we go, that's better. Get the colours in there. So yeah, so this is my nice chilled, it's just 1x1 colour work. It's really simple. Circular yoke, really accessible pattern. Again, 33 inches to 68 inches bust circumference, and I'm using my Pigment Ply advent calendar, but you can use Scrappy Yarn Project. It's got a lovely squish to it because it's finger and weight held double, but you could use DK. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying knitting that as well. So that's my simple knits. Oh gosh, God, I sound like an old woman. What else? What else? Yes, so you might think, that's not much knitting for 5 months. You are right. You are correct. I'm a bit upset at the moment. I'm not going to name the pattern or anything like that. I think the pattern's beautiful. I would still highly recommend the pattern. It just doesn't fit my body shape. And I spent months on this pattern because I love the yarn. I'm using the Adventures in Yarn Craft advent calendar. I adore the yarn. I adore the pattern. But I could not get it to work for me. And I have frogged. I've re-knit. I've stripped back. I've re-knit other bits. I've re-knit ribbing. It just doesn't fit me. Doesn't fit me. But to make matters worse, because I was loving doing the pattern so much and I hadn't quite finished it and I was waiting for some more yarn, just for the contrast, I started knitting another one and I thought I'd make it into a pullover. So I've knit basically a full cardigan and I'm ready to split the sleeves on the pullover, but I'm going to have to frog back both projects. Yeah, it hurts. But I love the yarn so much that it's fine. We're going to move on, onward and upwards, and we're going to talk about future plans, and we'll start with the future plan for that yarn. But I literally, all I've done is worked on that project so I could wear it for the Essex Yarn Festival. It was going to be my, my whip, my show off. And yeah, I went to put it on Saturday morning. I was like, I'm never going to wear this. I don't like how it's looking. Doesn't matter what things I've done to it to try and make it workable. It's not working. I'm going to have to frog it. Anyway, so I'm going to turn it, I think, into an heirloom cardigan. By Catherine Seeberger. Yeah, everyone knows this pattern. I've been wanting to knit one, and I have started a little bit with, oh, where's it gone? I have knit one before, like one, and I do love the way it's done. But I thought it would be a good summer knitting project because it's so small, and I love to knit socks in the summer because they're small and you don't get sweaty and all that. But I think this would be quite a good one to knit in the summer and the spring and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Adventures in Yarncraft, and I'm going to knit myself an heirloom cardigan. Now I did see that Adventures in Yarncraft at the festival was also wearing an heirloom cardigan. I don't know if it was actually, I don't think it was the actual Advent, I don't think so, but I just love it. And like, yeah, it's annoying doing colour work on the reverse, and but I think if it's a nice long project where I can just, like, if I want to whip out a square on a quite rainy day, or if I'm at the beach, it's a nice, manageable, easy project. And so I'm just not just knitting socks over the summer. That's what I'm trying not to do this year. Obviously, I'm gonna knit socks, but yeah, and it's also a nice travel project as well. This has not been blocked. I even blocked the thing I was going to wear for East Anglian Yarn Festival, but I blocked it. First thing I've ever blocked, and I blocked it quite well for a first time blocker. I don't think it came out shabby, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to block the thing I'm actually wearing, maybe. I'm going to stop talking about that one because it's making me sad. Yeah, so I think it might be a good summer, spring thing to knit. So I'm looking forward to knitting that. When I'm done my cow. Don't worry, Nicole. When I've done my cow, I will knit that. After that, yeah, what I was going is the Camels Yarn. Camels Yarn. Where's it gone? Oh, got so much same colour. Yeah. Is this the colour of the season? Like, everyone's dyeing it up. Minty spearmint. Spearmint? Call it spearminty green? Yeah, so I am going to knit myself a Milton by Loki. Sorry, not Loki. Hohi Locatelli. Yeah, a Milton. And it looks like the perfect summer cardigan because it's a solid stripe of merino, and then a nice, like, floaty Suri mohair stripe, and then it just goes that way down. And I was shocked when I checked what yarn requirements I needed. I was expecting like 6. I know I don't need like a bigger size, but it's normally like 6 skeins of fingering, or, you know, DK or whatever like that. But I probably could have done with the second one of these, but I think I'm going to do it a little bit shorter. I don't want it as long. I only need 2 skeins of fingering, 1 skein of Suri. How many cardigans can you make that only need that? What? Yes, so measurements wise, between 30 and 66 3/4 bust circumference, so good size inclusive pattern again. Yeah, I think it's going to be the perfect beach cover, and also multi-seasonal because it's not too summery coloured. Yeah, and I think I'll wear it a lot. I've just always wanted to have, I knit a lot of Camels Yarn socks, and I am planning on doing, like, I buy like a skein of Camels Yarn every month, so I was going to do a big project at the end of the year with what I've got, and I'm probably going to get the Advent as well, to be honest. But yeah, this will keep me going. And and the hilarious thing is, like, I saw this colour, I was like, I love this colour, but she was wearing the same, she was wearing a jumper out of this already. I was like, Oh, I'm just matching you, I'm sorry. Whoops. But yeah, so this is Samphire, Camels Yarn. I did say about it earlier, but it's a merino single, 100% superwash, and the Suri alpaca. So yes, I'm looking forward to making that. Now, my other plan is to make something to go under it. Again, if it's hot, the beach, and this, just chuck this on after the beach, this to wear at the beach, so I don't have to wear a bikini or something like that. Because this silk, might be okay. If not, I'll just wear it whenever. But I'm thinking of making the Bloom Bandeau top by Jacqueline Sislak. And I did see this last year, and it is literally just a tube with some elastic, and you can make a small tube or you can make a long tube. So I'm going to make a tube as long as this goes, which, you know, and yeah, it goes size wise. Jacqueline's pattern goes from 30 inches to 74 inches. So really accessible pattern. Jacqueline is brilliant at accessible patterns. Yeah, so I'm thinking that would be a very cute summer top. Yes, I need to get some elastic. That's my other plan. I'm thinking of doing a Rumble Raglan by Lydia Morrow, and I was going to use maybe the, oh gosh, I've got to stop putting things away when I still need them. I was thinking of doing a Rumble Raglan by Lydia Morrow. I'm thinking of maybe using this Dancing in the Forest by Crafty Bird, and then I remembered I got another Crafty Bird one, same base, called Blue Spruce. Ooh, yeah, that would work. So I just need another contrasting colour, maybe a cream, or I do have a limey green, maybe. I have a few. So I'm thinking maybe a Rumble Raglan. Rumble Raglan by Lydia Morrow. It's what Lydia made on Instagram. It's, again, another size inclusive pattern. 31 inches to 63 inches busted circumference. Yeah, so that would make quite a snazzy one, I think. Another nice summer top. Well, summer spring. I need some nice tops, so, and not too slow makes. So that would be a nice colour work. Go really nice for that as well. Ooh, ooh, yeah. I like greens, don't I? Yeah, so that's my plan for the Rumble Raglan. Again, very in-depth pattern designs. If you look at the pattern designs, they are, I brought the pattern already because I was like, I want to make one of her patterns. And the amount of information and different things that you can do to the pattern to make it fit you and to make it accessible to you is incredible. Like, it's worth the money. It's worth the money. I haven't even knitted it yet, and I know that I'm not going to have any issues with it. Speaking of that, I am going to get, okay, and keeping on this in size inclusive, I have purchased the Jacqueline Sislak book in body, and I'm looking forward to knitting something from this. I quite like to knit the jumper, but this is also sewing as well. So if you like to sew your own clothes, this one. I did buy it at Pom Pom. When Pom Pom shut down, I went to town and bought a lot of things, and then I saw that Jacqueline's book was like, I've been wanting this for ages. So yeah, so if you have a sewing machine and like to sew as well, this is a really good one for you. But it has a lot of really lovely patterns, and I want to knit this. I've got some Pigment and Plow mohair merino, and this is going to be made with it. What's it called? What is it called? Is it called Darren? A Darren? Darren? yeah, so there's lots of patterns, but done in lots of different ways. So this is the same pattern as the top, and as a cardigan. So it's really adaptable, really adaptable. So if you want size inclusive patterns, it's definitely one to check out. There's some lovely dresses, you know, really well designed, and on their website and on Ravelry. So check that out. There's a lovely summer dress that I want to make. I can't remember what it's called. It's got spaghetti straps and it's very ruched. It's really nice. Another pattern that I want to make of Jacqueline's is a brand new one called a sporty tank. There is other ones in the pattern as well where it's like got a shrug, or you can make it as a sweater, but I want to make the sporty tank, so looking forward to making that. That's only just come out. That again is 30 inches to 62 inches bust circumference. So I've got quite a few plans for my summer knitting, so I need to get going really, so otherwise they're not going to be ready for summer and I'm going to not be wearing knitwear again. So I was hoping I was going to come out of autumn winter with quite a lot of jumpers, because last autumn winter I haven't been knitting that long. I've only been knitting like a year and a bit, and I was hoping, because last year I'd only just started knitting, I hadn't knitted any jumpers, so I came into the autumn winter like, I need jumpers. So I was really hoping to come out of autumn winter with lots of jumpers, but I've got one. But it's fine, I've got one. That's okay, that's okay, that's fine, it's fine. I've got plenty of time. It's all right, it's all right. Oh, okay. What? There's something I didn't tell you. Guess who won a grocery girl competition? So I entered. I love the Grocery Girls, and I entered their Christmas countdown thing. I do it every day. They do it, and I won one. I know, and I was like, oh my goodness, I won the sock one. So I won this lovely little bag, little winter jumpers on it, so cute, and I won some yarn. I have got some other yarn somewhere, but it's like a Christmas sock, you know, Fair Isle thing, and I've got some beautiful thing which I'm knitting my auntie some socks with. So some lovely yarn that matches the bag, and I also got a book about colourwork socks. So I need to make some colourwork socks, don't I, really? There's some really cute ones in here. What else? Coffee ones. I do need to make coffee socks. I do like knitting socks. Some orange ones. Yeah, so yeah. So I want cat socks. This is by Charlotte Stone, if you wanted it yourself. Charming colourwork socks. Yeah, so I was pleased as punch. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? No, I don't win anything. What's going on? Yeah, so I won some yarn. Oh, and what else? Last acquisition. I'll do one more acquisition. I have been influenced highly by Skein and the Stitch and Bear, and I have fallen down the hole that is Sarah J. Maas. I've finished this series. I am pretty much halfway, if not 3/4 of the way through Throne of Glass now. So I am hooked. And because of this book, if you know, you know, I have got this yarn by Skein and Stitch. Now, because she released this collection, it got me to reading these books. So I was a little bit late on the thing because I would have got a Nesta one as well. But this is the Cassian one, Lord of Bloodshed. And he's going to become socks because he is glorious. And I want to be able to fly like Cassian. So, yeah, this is the plush sock can't talk. The plush sock yarn base, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's 425 meters. And yeah, it's just Cassian, isn't it? So yeah, I'm quite glad that I hadn't read the book before the collection come out, because that would have been an expensive shop. But I want a nester, and I also want a Crochen Queen, Crochen Queen. What's her name? Anyway, I'm reading that one, so I should know her name. Yeah, so I want that as well. So if they re-release, yeah. Brought too much yarn. Anyway, yeah, so oh yeah, I didn't show you what I've been knitting with the sock set. I've done this too late, so this might have to be a Christmas present one, and start a different pair of socks for her instead. But I'm just making her some slippery socks, but the weather's kind of turned now, so they're a bit useless. So I'll probably give these for Christmas and make some more yarn, more socks out of the rest of it, because she's only got little feet, so I can make 2 out of 1 skein, I think. And yeah, so I'll make her some more socks. Oh, okay. What's going on? Okay. What else? I have one more acquisition, actually. And it's not yarn. Shock. I know. Oh, can't show you what's in it because it's secret. But I'll show you. Shit, I don't know. Oh, I should have looked before I did that. So I've been eyeing up the, what's it called? Coco Knits, like, magnetic pattern holder for a while. And held off because it's spendy. And I found one that's cheaper. And I actually like it more because it reminds me of me and Poppet, even though it doesn't look like me and it doesn't look like Poppet. But look at this. It's I think it's Knit Pro. It's on Amazon. I'll link it. And it's just what you need. So it has a bar so you can keep an eye on where your colour work is. Sorry, I would have a pattern here, but I've had to take it off because it's secret. And then you've got these little magnets here, so you can hold it. And it was like 15 quid. You know, compared to 50, I'll take this any day. And then it's got a pocket in it, and it's got a pen, and then it's got another thing for other things. So you've got a place for your needles if you want to, or your notions, and then for your pattern. And then also you can popper it and it stays up, and it's really good for colour work. I found it so much easier doing the cowl following it, because the amount of times that my cat jumps on me and the pattern falls over and then I've lost my spot, and you know, I love cats. Cats are cute. But yeah, really impressed with it, and I'm really glad that I brought it. I think it's going to be indispensable, really. I think that's the right word. Oh, brain fog's hitting me now. It's been so long since I've done this. I don't know where I was, so I'll just put that there for now, and then I'll figure it out later. But yeah, so that's what I've been using for my cow pattern, and very, 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 very happy about this. And it's so cute. It's so cute. Even my husband was like, "Oh, it's you and Poppet." Yeah, it is. It is. So, oh, let's have a catch up. I better tell you where I've been, haven't I? So, if you've been around here before, you know I'm disabled. I have many chronic illnesses. I have another one now added to the collection. Oh, the joy. Yeah, I had a pretty horrible year last year. If you followed, it was pretty traumatic. Let's put it that way. It was traumatic. I'm not going to go into details because it's not my medical thing that happened, but I had a family member who got very sick very suddenly, and they moved in with us, and they're still living with us, and they're all better now. Well, they're getting there. They've got the all clear. But as soon as they got the all clear, that's when I stopped filming. As you can imagine, my body just went, and yeah, I could breathe again, but yeah, it came out in a nasty way. And then by the time I recovered from that and my brain was healing, I got COVID. And the COVID triggered a chronic illness that I kind of was being told that I may have, but I needed to have tests for and all that kind of thing. But I definitely have it now. I'm still waiting for it to be confirmed because it takes years if I'm lucky to get a diagnosis, you know. These things take forever. But yeah, when you faint on the doctor, they're kind of like, yeah, maybe you have it. So there we go. So I've found it quite hard to film just because my energy levels are not good anyway at the best of times. But now they're really not very good. So going forward, I'm going to film when I feel well. So don't expect a video every week. I will film when I can. I'm hoping I can film every week, every other week, but I'm not going to put that pressure on myself because I was getting so stressed because I couldn't film and I couldn't sit up, let alone film. So I'm getting there now and it's getting a bit more controlled, and you know, I've got some medicine and like I'm learning the new parameters of my disability. But it's hard. People who are disabled, like, you get used to what your levels are. Like, they change all the time. Like, it's a dynamic disability, you know, it fluctuates. But you know whereabouts it's going to fluctuate. You know you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days and things like that. But mine changed considerably. So I'm like, oh, right, okay. So that was quite hard. It was quite hard, and we're going to have to make some changes. Probably going to have to move. Basically, because I'm going to need my wheelchair more than I needed before, which is fine. Like, you know, it's just annoying because we haven't been in this house long and we're doing it up. So we're now like, oh, we've got to really do it up quick so we can sell it next year. But it's fine. It's not an issue. Yes, that's where I've been. That's a short story. I'm not going to go into full medical details because, you know, it's personal and you don't need to know that stuff. All you need to know is I am still doing podcasts. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't given up. I still love it. And I love meeting the community. And yeah, I've needed a break mentally, and then I needed it for health reasons. And then I needed it mentally again because of the health reasons. So yeah. But I'm here, I'm doing it. I've filmed another podcast. I don't feel like I'm at my normal level of bubbliness, but you know, it's the first one back, so I've got to get back into the swing of things. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. And what else? Yeah, so going forward, I should hopefully see you in the next couple of weeks, but if not, don't panic, don't worry. It's just the way I am at the moment, and hopefully it will settle down again. But until I've made things more accessible for myself and moved, it's probably going to be hit and miss when I can do stuff, because sometimes I can't access the things I need to or have the energy to film the podcasts. It's not because I'm lazy, it's because, yeah, disability. Anyway, yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. I will link everything down below. I know there's a lot of acquisitions. I apologise, but it's been so long. I haven't bothered going through all the advents and stuff like that. I will show you the finished advent projects and stuff, but I think if I do that, it's going to be excessive. And if I show you everything I've purchased over the 6 months as a knitter, you know, you're going to think I'm a bit of a dick. So it's okay. It's in stash. I will show you it as I knit it, and it'll give me something to talk about next time as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and yeah, let me know how everyone is. I do still have the Discord for those people that are on Discord with me. I'm not sure how able I am to keep that going, but obviously the book club went bye because, you know, I just couldn't keep up with it. But maybe we can keep it going, but don't worry if not. It's there if people want to talk to me or whatever, or want to talk to the other people in the community. It's still there. But going forward, I just want to keep everything as low maintenance as possible at the moment, just so I can do it. And then if my fatigue diminishes and I can do more stuff, then I'll do more stuff. But I'm just not going to worry about it. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.